I'm Iron Man. Let's go. What's up, geeks? We're here with another Marvel Legends prop replica from Hasbro. This time it is the Iron Man Nano Gauntlet. Now, we got the Nano Gauntlet before, but it was the big version that Hulk and Thanos would have worn. This is the thinned down version that fit Tony Stark like a glove, literally, at the end of the movie. Alright, so before we crack it open, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Let's go ahead and slice them open. I said him. Could very well be a her. Now, if you have any of the other gloves, the Infinity Gauntlet or the other Nano Gauntlet, this box is significantly smaller and a lot lighter. Comes with paperwork, instructions that tell you how to put in batteries. Slap that bad boy out. Now, I'm excited about this one because this is not just a quick cash grab from Hasbro. It's a whole different mold, and in case you didn't know, it comes with removable Infinity Stones, which I assume snap in magnetically. So here's the bag, and here they are. Yep, they got magnets on them. So here's the Nano Gauntlet, cardboard base. I can just rip that open, slide the hand out. Take the paper off. Alright, first order of business, the Infinity Stones. Yes. Here, close up the beach. It's on the back. And there is Iron Man's Nano Gauntlet in the flesh. Look at him. Look how thin and svelte that thing is. Alright, let's get a 360 gander of it. So the fingers are actually rubber, latex. So all of inside here is soft latex rubber. The thumb is hard. Well, actually all the fingertips are hard. But like this gold piece here and all this maroon, it's latex. Now same on the other side. Up here is hard, but the rubber latex is here. But then this gold piece, that's all hard plastic. And then the rest of it is hard plastic. Alright, so to add the batteries, you see this latch right here? I'm supposed to be able to just lift that up. the magnets, you just go ahead and put them in their proper spots. But the stone shape will not fit just any old way. What happened there, buddy? Okay, hold on. Let me turn my lights off. Alright, so let's put in our second stone. We should get that everywhere. Now, some of these stones only fit in one way, so. And the time stone goes over here on the thumb. That's interesting. Is this in the wrong way? Oh, it was in the wrong way. Oh wait, no. That's weird. It only fits one way, but it wasn't activating. There we go. So it does activate with one stone. For some reason, I guess the contacts weren't connecting. So it will light up when you put one stone on. Look at that. Alright, so I got my lights off. Forgive the mess. I was in the middle of doing a bunch of reviews, and this arrived yesterday. I wanted to get it out so I can get a chance to do my setup. But anyway, so it is a lot thinner than the gauntlet. I'm putting my hand in, and right here at the wrist area, I've got to close my hand up to get it to slide in. And now, I'll show you this with lights on. It does flex right at the wrist. You heard that click? It popped up. And didn't go back down, so oh, there's a button there. Okay, so I'll play with that with lights on in a second. So it makes a lot of sounds. But be careful, dude, because my hand, ooh, it was rough getting my hand in there. So, it's a tight fit, and my fingers aren't all the way to the tip. So it does flex. I don't know if you can see my hand waving backwards, but when I turn the lights on, I'll figure out how to get it back, because right now it's locked in that position. Alright, so I'm going to press each stone one by one so you can see if it makes different sounds. I'm glad they changed the sounds from the other two gauntlets because they were almost identical. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that sound already, so maybe it's random. No, it's not random. Maybe it just sounds a lot like one of the other ones. Hold on, which one was it? Maybe it's my imagination. Okay, it was my imagination. Alright, so as usual, the instructions that come with these replicas are piss poor. So the instruction manual does not mention the wrist articulation at all. So as far as the instructions are concerned, it doesn't exist. And when I flex my wrist backwards, this part here locked up, and it doesn't tell you how to unlock it. So right now, you see how it's going straight ahead? The wrist does not lean down, and it came out the box leaning down. So, look. Alright. See how it leans backwards? But You see that gap there? That gap wasn't there before because the glove locked in. So it has something to do with this piece here, but as usual, I'm afraid to mess with it because if I break it, I already bought it and Hasbro's not going to pay to fix it. So I'll continue to mess with that and see if there's anything we can do with it, but I don't know. There's no button. I don't know what it is. And when I was taking this glove off, my hand got caught right in the wrist area. And my hands aren't that big. Normal sized guy hands. But it is a tight fit. Now, I'm gonna try again, but I couldn't get my fingers far enough in to do the snap because of the wrist area. Because now when I get here, the bridge of my thumb is right here instead of here where it should be. And my thumb is nowhere near the top of this. The top of my thumb's like right there. So I don't know what I gotta do, but I may not be able to snap it. Now, the instruction manual says to bend these fingers down, they touch and it'll make a snapping noise. But it's not happening for me, maybe because my fingers aren't in there. Oh. Okay, there it is. See, I had to manually do it with my other hand. I don't think it's happening. Let me see. I'm rubbing them together and they're hitting. Okay. And because it's so stiff, I can't even, okay, here we go. I have the glove here. I can't turn it up like Tony Stark did because there's no give down here. I have to like contort my body. Let me see if I can. Okay, so that time it snapped without them even touching, so it's kind of finicky. See, it's not happening, not happening. Maybe you gotta wait. I don't know. It's not happening. And then when I do it manually, it happens right away. So, big flaw there. Let me see if I can, I'm trying to get my hand in further, but now it's caught on my forearm. And like I said, I'm not a super big guy, so it shouldn't be caught on my forearm. It's like it's meant for small children. I'm getting tired doing it. But like right here, can't get it to go any further. So I can't get my fingers all the way up in there. All right, I gotta move up a little bit, so let's try again. So it's really weird. I'm banging the fingers together and nothing's happening. But when I do it manually with my left hand, okay, nothing's happening there. Okay. This is very, very disappointing. Usually the prop replicas are on point, but I wonder if you actually have to snap. Okay, now I snapped and nothing happened. I guess maybe you have to wait the timer. Insane. And it's not very clear. But I think the problem is you have to snap the middle finger with the thumb, but the index finger also has to be held down if I'm looking at instructions correctly. So we're gonna try it again. So I'm gonna pull that down. Ah. So that's what it is. I don't know why, but those two fingers have to make contact and you have to have this finger down. I guess that's the trigger. So let me try it again. Yep. There it is. Okay, Hasbro. I see you. All right, let's see how the snap looks in the dark. Huh, now it's not working again. There we go. Run through the lights one more time. All right, now watch when I take it off. it actually hurts. Right here is the choke point. Ow. So here's the Iron Man Nano Gauntlet compared with the Hulk Nano Gauntlet and the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. As you can see, they dwarf it. It's almost as tall as them, but nowhere near as wide, and that's why you have that serious wrist choke point. So hopefully if you're a collector and you're getting this, you have smaller hands and forearms than I do, because it was tough. But what do I think? So I like it. I like the way it looks. I like that the Infinity Stones are removable and magnetic. I like the sounds. I think the tinting on these stones are a little bit too light overall, so when the light shines through, it kind of gets whitewashed. Now the darker stones, the blue and the red, they work a little bit better, but the yellow, the pink, and the green, they're kind of washed out. Now, problems I have. The snapping is inconsistent. Even after I read the instructions and I think I figured out what they wanted you to do, you saw that it didn't work consistently. So no matter how you do it, if I was wrong the first way or the second way, the snapping is inconsistent either way. So no matter what they want you to do, it doesn't work all the time. And I think that's kind of unacceptable. Now I understand it failing every once in a while, but it was failing more than it was working. And it hears me talking about it. So would I recommend it? I don't know. It'll look really good on your shelf, but if you plan on playing with it, it's got some shortcomings. I don't know if it's worth the money. And this one is a little bit more expensive than the other ones, even though it's smaller, probably because of the magnets and the snapping mechanism. So if you think about adding it to your shelf, take to heart the complaints I have and really think about it. And like I said, if your hand's really small, then you don't have to worry about it. Let's look at some different angles real quick before we sign off. One more thing, I was showing you how the wrist locked up. Because it's locked up and the hand is pointing straight up, it's now kind of top heavy. So be really careful with it, because how I have it standing right now, I had to take my time and really balance it. It fell over like 3 times, fell forward. So if it falls forward, it's going to fall on the Infinity Stones and they'll pop out and spread everywhere and they might break. So be really careful with it if you get yours locked up like mine. Now, if I figure out how to get it unlocked, I'll come back and do an update video on Instagram or here or something like that. Alright geeks, so there it is, the Iron Man Nano Gauntlet from Avengers Endgame. I'm a little bit disappointed in it. Not horrible, but this is the first prop replica from Hasbro that I'm walking away from saying, man, they could have done a lot better. So it does look sleek, it'll look great on your shelf, but for me, too many little things that are holding it back from being great. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is this something you're going to add to your shelf? I know a lot of people collect all the prop replicas. Have I turned you off from it? Let me know what you think. Am I being a little bit too harsh on it? I can tell you right now that the side of my thumb knuckle doesn't think I'm being too harsh because it's scraped up in red. But anyway, hopefully this helps somebody out. My prop replica videos usually get a lot of comments, a lot of thank yous, because a lot of people don't do comparisons. So hopefully this will help somebody make a decision. If I help you feel like you spent your money, okay, Glove, I hear you. If I help you feel like it's money well spent, I'm glad. If I help you save money and change your mind, I'm glad either way. I am a little bit disappointed in it, but I'm not mad that I bought it because it's going to look awesome on the shelf. Alright, make sure to hit that like button, give your boy a thumbs up on your way out, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get more videos like this in the future. Share a link with another geek friend so we can help the channel grow. Till next time, Nano Gauntlet out. It's the end game.